Hi, my name's Gecko. Welcome back to another Mini Motorways video. Let's get started. So last time out in the Road to Dominance series, we actually improved our score on Zurich. So we beat the 3,000 target that we had for ourselves. The only one that we haven't managed to do that so far on the third run through of all of the maps is Munich. We've been actually up until then. We've been having some real good scores, even 5,500 on the Los Angeles. Been getting 4,000 on all of them up until Munich. Bit of a blip. We really struggle with that map. Not sure if everyone else does. Zurich, we were back to winning ways with a score of over 3,000, which hit our target of 3,000. We are aiming for 3,000 on each of these maps, which means that today we actually only need to improve our score by 3 on Manila. In order to hit that 3,000, and then we'll carry on through the other ones. We've already done 3,000 on the last two, so we'll be aiming for 4,000. But yeah, Manila today, trying to get 3,000. We'll see how we get on. 2997 puts us at the position of... Come on. It doesn't want to show us. It's done this to me before. I had to close down the game and check again. I really want to see where we are in the leaderboard right now so we can see whether we improve. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, so it actually looks like the leaderboards aren't loading for any of the standard maps. I've just closed the game, reopened it. It's not actually coming up for any of them, apart from actually the daily and weekly challenges. So maybe they've got some sort of problems, or they're updating some sort of servers or something on the on their side, which means that we're not actually seeing the position on the leaderboard. Hopefully we'll see it when we come out at the end, and yeah, we'll just have to sort of go by where we were on the last one. So I'll put where we were when we actually hit this score, where we were in the leaderboard at that point. I'll put that in the description of this video, so check that out. But yeah, other than that, let's get started. We're going to hit that fast forward, as you know we like to do. We don't mess around here. Well, we do. We mess around quite a bit in the later stages when I pause and have mental breakdowns. But until then, we're alright. It's always a nice chill first week. Put my feet back, enjoy the game, and then after the first week, that's when start pulling my hair out. Scratch that. We'll start doing it now. That's alright. We can work around this. This is fine. Nice and easy. It's rare that you get anything that causes you any problems in the first week. I mean, I really would have had to cross routes if the hazard had spawned over here, because then they would have had to cross over the reds at some point, unless I used a bridge to go around them. So roundabout traffic lights. We'll take the traffic lights. I've been using traffic lights a lot more than roundabouts recently. Obviously, roundabouts still do have their uses, and this is what I was just talking about, where it's the case that we're going to need to use a bridge in order to keep some segregation. Not ideal. We'll hopefully be able to adjust things a bit later on. So for instance, if we have another blue building spawn up here, but we have blue houses over here, we might be able to squeeze the blue houses through here to get here, and then we'll move these to point them up there. So we're only using one bridge instead of 1, 2 sort of thing. But we'll see how we get on. That's not too bad. We'll just connect them up like that for now, and we'll stick some traffic lights in here. Obviously, if you see anything that you think I could improve on, I'm open to criticism. I do take it well. Don't worry. We'll take a bridge. So do let me know if you think that there's anything that I could be doing better. I do appreciate any feedback, positive or negative. I do love seeing comments pop up on the videos, as well as obviously the likes and everything. It really does make my day, so I appreciate everything, all the support that I've had so far. I mean, mostly I'm just enjoying playing the game. I think that's what it's all about, really. Enjoying playing the game. I really enjoy watching other people play this game as well, which is part of the reason I started actually creating these YouTube videos, uploading the gameplay for you. Was I was just very much enjoying watching it myself, you know. Okay, so we could actually use a bridge here, and then we can get these guys going there with a bit of a wiggle. Actually, let's not do the wiggle. Oh, we do need to do the wiggle actually, never mind, because we need to get these guys through, of course, and we'll use our last bridge there. So we'll see how this pans out. But yeah, I very much enjoy watching other people who play this game. You should always learn a thing or two. We're going to take a motorway, of course. After the luck that we've had in today's daily and weekly challenge, where we weren't, in neither of them we weren't able to actually choose the option at the end of the week. You just get obviously you get two choices, but they're both random. They're not revealed to you, so it's just complete luck. And we got absolutely no luck. So it's actually nice to see us getting the option of a motorway. I'm not going to have a panic attack every weekend. I'm doing alright so far. Yeah, if there's any of you out there that also create videos and you check mine out and you're creating content yourselves, do let me know. So I'd be interested to see what you're all doing. We lost our okay, so traffic lights or roundabout. Probably going to take a roundabout here because we have got a spare set of traffic lights. Now we do actually need to use a bridge, and what we could do, if we sent all of these on a motorway over here, can we fit? I wonder whether we can fit a roundabout here. That's a real shame. If we could have fit a roundabout there, then we'd have been golden. So what I'm thinking here is, if I do that, can't get this red on, can I? That's right, because I'm probably going to need to turn one of these around. But if I put the motorway over here and split them between here, these two, then I can get the blues here, and that means I save two bridges. So I'm going to do that. Let's get rid of all of this. We're going to send this guy this way, which means we can get these guys up on a bridge. And we're going to go these four. I imagine we're going to get some more red spawn shortly. I mean, let's just do this for now. We'll leave the roundabout there because we may actually make use of it by sending some through and then some up and over. Obviously we can't send both routes from the roundabout between the two, but that should save us some bridges. use that immediately. And we're good. So I don't like this motorway where it's going to be split between the two. We should get some more reds, really. I'd hope. Potentially not. Maybe what we're going to do... let's stick that there. We'll do this now before something spawns up here and blocks us from doing this effectively. Right, here we go. We're now getting more spawn. We have got a wall of houses now, so if we're going to get more red spawn, it'd be ideal to have them spawn this side. But that's not going to happen. They're going to spawn in this area here. I could block it off, actually. I think that was absolutely necessary, to be honest. I don't normally like doing that. Ugh. Well, it's punishing me now by doing that. So it was going to spawn more reds, but I imagine it was going to spawn them in this area. And obviously that's not... Yeah, there we go. This is what happens when you try and force spawns. Is it just goes nope, and then does something mean to you, basically. Right, so these reds, can we get them across here? I think what we're going to do is we're going to send them this way, actually, and we're going to cross over the... We're going to cross over the yellows. Is that going to be... So it has to go like that in order to go through traffic lights, basically. So we're going to do that. So these reds can get there. Hopefully that's going to be okay. It's just these two yellows. And then the greens are not attached anymore, and we should have a spare bridge. We're going to need a few road tiles because we're going to have to go all the way around. I have to be really careful drawing this so I don't waste any road tiles. Cool. Alright, give us another green. Thank you. Okay, this isn't the worst thing in the world. I don't like having colours integrated. In fact, we've got actually 3 buildings all connected, which I don't like. If you know me, if you watch my videos, you'll see the majority of the time I try to keep, if I can, even buildings the same colour, separated. Right, bridge or road tiles. It's going to be bridge. We definitely are going to need another one at some point. Right, let's go this way instead. I imagine I'm going to have to undo that because I need to get, obviously, yeah, going to need to get these connected. How are we going to get those connected? That's the only way that I can see for now. I could have got them to go through and use that and then cut off, but that'd have been even worse. So obviously the blue's being a candidate for a motorway. To be honest, even the reds actually, the greens, even the greens being a candidate actually. Right, so we're going to struggle here with the number of road tiles, I think. Okay, no, we're alright at the moment. But yeah, so if the greens, they could potentially be a motorway, and that saves a lot of road tiles and a bridge, and it allows these reds to go up here, which means that the blues have a free run without crossing anything. And the fact that these reds are just not being used often means that the blues have pretty much, the light blues that is, have a pretty easy run as it is anyway. It's just a bit of a distance. Okay, cool, motorway. So what we're going to do is we're going to just keep hold of this for now, and we're going to use it if we absolutely have to, because everyone is happy at the moment. We don't want to really change everything and then have to undo it, put it all back the way it is currently, because we get something horrible spawn. So I'd rather keep hold of the motorway for now. Alright, well, let's just undo what I just did there. And we're going to go 1, 2. I gotta wait for this guy to get home. Or at least start on his way home. Cool. Well, I'll take another motorway. Of course, I'll take motorways all day if I can. If I've got spare road tiles, I do like to connect. That's not ideal. I didn't really want, because now these reds here are actually connected to this, because they can go across the motorway, around the roundabout, through this junction to get there, which isn't ideal at all. So what do? What do we do? Because in order to get any of these reds, any of these 4 reds up here, we have to cross the blue. But that means that will be connecting these. So I guess, for now, they're not going to be connected. Doesn't matter which way I do that. I haven't got enough utility to. I haven't got enough traffic lights or anything. Right. Okay. So bridge, I think. Hopefully these reds are okay with just these 5. I imagine I'm going to throw a bit of adhesive at some point. Oh, they've got a 6th actually, haven't they? They've got this guy. Right, let's have a think. We're going to need to do that. Where's our other set of traffic lights? It's got one there. Am I going crazy? Oh, it's there. Wow, I am going crazy. Blimey. What am I doing? Oh, that's not ideal. I can deal with it. Do I send this guy around and then we haven't got that junction? That's not nice. If we're going to do anything with this yellow, I'm going to need to point him upwards. I'll take the traffic lights. So we'll leave that like that for now until we find something for him to do. means we can put traffic lights there. And where else was I thinking? Right, that's upgraded. All these reds are sitting at home. I think this is the candidate, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of all of this road. Put him onto there, which means I get all that road tiles, all those road tiles back. Take him down and this way. Turn a couple of them around from that side, I think. So we've got 5 going to be going there, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are going to go between these two. Because we're going to get that back. He's going to go this way instead. How do we do that without having a junction? I think we send this guy this way, right? Like that, okay, yeah, so there's no junction then, they're just going past each other's houses. There's no junction here, which is good. There is a junction here, of course. And we could actually stop that because we can now go down and under and then up again. And what we can do is we can send the yellows down and under and up again, and there's no crossover then. It may be a case we could send these 2 yellows here to help out. But we'll save that for now. I think that's all good, to be honest. What we're going to do is we're going to send this guy even further down to collect this guy. Alright. That's better. Separate this, so we've got 3 going here. Yeah, 3 going there, and then all these are going straight there. They're segregated then. This can join on here. These roads were connected, weren't they? Alright, okay, well, we're now going to be doing this. So that red's going to get on there, and this red is going to go through the dark blues. Get onto here. Whoops. Basically, I didn't spot that he was on there. You guys are probably screaming at me. So don't worry about telling me that that's what I did wrong. Because I know that now. Cool, okay, motorway. You always want a motorway. Always, always, always. Unless. Unless you're on a map that has mountains, in which case sometimes you want a tunnel. Oh, hang on, I didn't deal with this, did I? Right, so we've got 2 going here, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 5 going between these two and these 3. These 3 are going to have to go up here. They're all at home as well, so that's a nice easy fix to him getting upset. I could send these blues around and then therefore there's no junction. In fact, I'm going to do that because it's only a little bit further. If I can draw a straight line, that is. It's only a little bit further. And we're going to have to put the traffic lights there instead. I'm just wondering, can I get the yellows involved anywhere? I don't think I need to worry too much just yet, but I'll keep an eye on that. So we've got 3 and 3 going to each now. So 3 light blues and 3 reds going here. This has got 3. This has got 4 at a real short distance. Again, of course, take the motorway. I'm not too worried about getting this guy connected just yet. In fact, I'm going to continue to keep him pointed down so that nothing spawns there that I need. Of course, we get the red spawn there. Alright, okay, so let's split some of these off then. So we'll send 3 down there. Probably won't be necessary. So immediately turn all those back round. Right, okay, so reds are having a problem. Can join him there to help out. We've also got 2 spare reds sitting over here, which could get involved. So I'm pretty sure that we've got a spare bridge. Another motorway, so we've got 2 spare now. So I'm wondering whether it's the case that we send these, never mind. I was going to say send these up on a motorway up here, and then split them out with traffic lights in this area. But then this yellow spawned there and scuppered those plans. We get a load of yellow spawns, but that's not what we actually need right now, to be honest. Let's join him on there. We can join him on there. Right, we've got a red. Now, a red isn't what we needed to spawn. Can I do anything with this guy? Can I do anything with this guy? Can't get him across the yellow, and there's another yellow the other side, isn't there? Unless it's a case where I just separate that off and then get him going down to join in down here. Yeah, because if I do that, then these reds can actually, instead of having to go up and go onto a motorway, we can just send them all down this way and up, and then we save a motorway. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Alright, so we're actually gonna join these yellows on here with traffic lights. So we're going to save that, and we're going to use the bridge that's going to come back to us to pick up 3 of these. Just going to go around on a bridge there. We are going to use a motorway at some point to save another bridge potentially. Yeah, okay, right. This is a bit of a redraw session. So we're going to nab those. This guy's going to come down like that, and they're going to come up. They can all join on there. Actually, that's fine there. Now with another set of lights, we've got 2 reds here. Could potentially turn 1 more up. Okay, right. So do we do lights there, or actually no? We'll join these on there. So reds, red, all on there. These 2 reds are still on there. We've only got 5 going here. That might need to change at some point. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 going here. However, maybe it's a case that actually we can turn these 2 around to go down here. I think that's what we're going to have to do. So we're going to save another bridge by doing that. So we're doing 1, 2. Oh, we can't sneak round. Apologies if you can hear my stomach growling. Probably should have eaten something earlier. Okay, so we need to do something to get these. So I think this is what I was talking about, was using a motorway for these guys. Send that there and go the bridge is going to go across there, or is it, or do we just go straight there and then the bridge should go up and around the yellows? Oh, we still can't get these yellows involved, can we? Because they'd have to go past that. Okay, so we'll put it here, there, and we'll go 1, 2 across, and then we're going to go and get rid of all of that, which means that we can have 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, these two are still going to continue going there. These three are going to get on a bridge to go down here. We need all of that to come back to us, so we need two bridges to come back. Here comes one, and a second one has just come back as well, so we can go 1, 2, and this one's going to come back, and we're going to go this way. This blue can't help at all, which is annoying. That's all fine. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good. And then that upgrades, of course. We can get 4 onto there. Bridge and traffic lights. We're going to take the bridge, aren't we? We could even actually get these connected, because if we go all the way around, we can do that. And that is even said in a car, so it was needed. Okay, so this red does keep sending cars before this lot does, because it's closer, I guess. It's not ideal. So we've got 2 spare motorways. Alright, okay. Oh, hello. I didn't even see that guy pop up. I was too busy scanning to see what I needed to be aware of. So ironically, was not aware of him. Now I could do that. Don't have to use a motorway then, and then the red spawned as well. I did see that, and we have got enough space to go around the outside, which we will do. And we're going to go 1, 2, getting more red spawn here. So we've only got 2 going there. We'll see how that gets on. Bridge and roundabout. Got 2 bridges. I'm actually going to take a roundabout here, controversially, because I want to see if that would fit there. I think it would probably touch the greens, wouldn't it? Is that going to be too much of an issue? I need the previous motorway to disappear first, don't I? So let's move that there, and that should disappear as soon as these guys have stopped going across. These people should stop going across. They should just switch to that immediately, but it's not. It's going to wait until everyone's home. Right, okay, so we are getting more red spawned. So we've got 3 going down here, I've got 3 going up. Did I hear something else pop into a circle building? Or am I going crazy? We didn't get any new buildings turn up. I don't think that anything turned into a circle building that wasn't already. I really need this motorway to move. So this guy's got to get his backside in gear. So I want that to move, because what we want to do is go roundabout. Yes, it's going to touch, but that isn't too much of an issue. So I'm going to do that. So this should disappear in a moment. Right, it's that, yeah. It's that that's causing the problem, but that's fine. That should sort itself out momentarily. The green shouldn't really interfere, although it is touching, it shouldn't really interfere. Right, okay, so the dark blues are happy again now. What I might do is actually just reserve that. Okay, I'm just having a little look. So we had blue spawn here, these light blues are here, we've got a load of dark blues which can't really do a lot with. Yellows can't get anywhere without a motorway. These light blues I could get over here, but is that necessary? I think this might have popped actually earlier. I think that might have been what I heard, was that turned circular. Maybe that's what it was. Okay. Can I do anything here? At the moment it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 light blue buildings, and none of them are at home. Whereas we've got loads of cars at home here. Obviously we've got a load of light blues not being used over here. So we could get 3 involved. I want to do that because then that might encourage another dark blue or a light blue to spawn here. Whereas if something spawned here, because if it's light blue, dark blue or red, it's fine. If something had spawned, if something had spawned here instead in this square, then it can only really be light blue or red. So just by moving this just one tile means that if a house is to spawn here, which it can do now, it can be 3 colours and it'll be okay. Whereas there it would have been 2 colours and it would have been okay. Right, so let's do this, and it also means that if necessary I can turn this guy around and join him in there, but I don't think that is necessary. Have we got, yeah, we've got spare bridges, so I may actually do that. Again, I could do that, and then I've got a spare tile where a light blue or a dark blue could spawn and it'd be okay. I could have done it the other way around, I guess, and put them this way and the bridge up from there, and then the space would have been here, and then a dark blue or a yellow. So we'll probably get a yellow spawn in this square now. Anyway, right, what was I doing? I was sorting out the light blues. So what we're going to want to do, I think we're going to need to send these 3 on a motorway, aren't we? To help out. Cool, okay. We're actually going to take a roundabout because having done that, no, I wouldn't be able to fit a roundabout in there because this dark blue is in the way. So never mind. I was thinking I could fit a roundabout in there, but that is not the case. I mean, it should be okay because this car has only just left home. So it's more of a sort of like a either congestion or distance issue. I think it's more a distance issue than anything, to be honest. It is struggling, isn't it? It is struggling. So, I mean, I can send these three, and I'm going to reserve that space actually. I could send these three here, which means that I could send maybe more, because there's a few sitting here. So instead of having the motorway from there, but I've got a spare motorway. So I could even send a few from here. So let's leave 2, 3, 4, 5 going here, and then these 4 can help out here. If we're around about, we can. We can get them to help out. It's not ideal. I don't like using motorways just for that sort of thing. It was necessary because this guy was just panicking. And we've got cars sitting at home now, over here. I will take the motorway, of course. What I'm going to do is I'm going to join this one back up here. Although these are sitting at home still. So I will leave them actually, go into this one. Alright, okay, so we beat our target of 3,000. We only needed to beat it by 3 in order to hit that target. But we certainly did. Right, so these guys don't have anyone at home before this popped. So we're going to need to do something here to get more involved. I could potentially... and this is going to upset the apple cart. I could get these two involved, and I don't know why I didn't spot this before I did all this motorway faffing. But I can get those guys involved there. Join that there. Do that. So I've got 2 extra houses going in now. In fact, do I do that? Yes, I do. I'm just thinking, do I connect them there? I think actually what I do is I connect them here instead. That's a slightly longer journey. It means it's not a junction here. We're already getting enough congestion in this area already. What I could potentially do, so I could potentially split this in half and have 2 motorways, because I have got a spare one. Have half of them going directly there and the other half going directly here. How many have I got? So I'm just looking at total dark blues. So we've got 3 here that aren't being used, and then we've got 5 going here, we've got 4 going here, yeah, okay, so yeah, 4 going here, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 going between the 2. Could do with more than that. Could do with 8 each, which is +3, isn't it? Effectively. Is there much traffic going there? Because what I'm thinking is, do I Can I do something here to get these 8 together to go 4 and 4, and then I can get these together to get an extra 4 on here, and that makes 17 to split between the two. Maybe I can do that. How would I do that? That's the question. How would I do that? Okay, so these 3 are going across there. So I'm thinking if I'm going to do that, then I'd need to send this yellow maybe on a bridge, but I'd get a bridge back there anyway. I've got a spare bridge, but I'd need to send that yellow on a bridge. It doesn't look like it's being used anyway, so that I could get these 3 blues connected through there. I would need to use that bridge actually. So I get 6, 7, 8. So get those connected through there. This go, if he needed, would go this way onto his own little bridge. However, that cuts off or goes through these blues, who are not happy by the looks of it. So what can we do there? What can we do there? Can we do a motorway? That'd be the world's shortest motorway. What's the potential here? So light blues, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going there. 3 helping out here on top of the now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 10 are getting here. Oh, plus these lot as well. So we've got 10 going here. Well, we've got 10 going there and they're struggling. I don't know what to do here really. And that's all just to get some more involved. Do I just take these 3 rather than redraw everything, just take these 3 and send them onto this roundabout? And the idea really was to split those out. I think that's what I'm going to have to do for now. If I get another roundabout, then I can start doing something. At the moment, for some reason, for some inexplicable reason, these blues are struggling. Before anything happens in this little gap here, I'm going to get these yellows connected. These blues need to sort themselves out. Got enough houses connected to them. And obviously, because these are stacking, it starts causing problems on these 2. Right, okay, motorway. So we can now split them out. So we've got, instead of moving this one there, I think what we do is we just have them cross over, which isn't ideal because you'd want obviously the ones on the right to go to the one on the right and the ones on the left to go to the ones on the left. However, so we've got the ones on the right, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the one on the right would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well let's actually have 9 go here. So what we'll do is we'll split this. We'll do like that. And then we'll have the motorway here, going directly onto that. We're going to clear that, and that's one less junction. Hold on. Oh, we've also got one blue house there as well, haven't we? Which does look like he's getting on. Let's at least point him in a better direction. Okay, so in that case what we'll do is we'll send this guy there. We've got space for another dark blue house to spawn. If there's any other colour, it's not going to help us. If it's green, I guess it can go there. Alright, okay, they're separated now, at least. It might be too little too late. We've got a lot of queuing going on. This might actually be the problem here, you know. Because they're just not getting back and forth quick enough. Okay, these have actual cars sitting at the houses right now. So what I'm going to do is send them across the greens. All these reds are sitting at home. How have I got so many reds? I just realised, because I needed to just get a set of traffic lights, so we'll do that. Hopefully these blues are going to sort themselves out. Just hold on, hold on, hold on. I've got more coming. Hopefully that tides them over, and these guys should sort themselves out. As of course a green spawns there, which can be used if I put him that way, because they're going to go across there. Come on, just calm down. That's all you need to do is just you calm down. Please. There's a good steady stream been going there. It should eventually chill. Right, okay, so light blues are now going to struggle here, I think. Well, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7. These light blues have got loads sitting at home now that are not wanting to do that trip, and there's some sitting at home there. Okay, so they're going to have to do the longer journey, but have we got, because we have a motorway here, so we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Have we got 5 houses that have got cars sitting at home doing nothing? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sitting at home doing nothing. So maybe it's time to reclaim that motorway. And all of these can jump back on there. Obviously we'll keep that motorway spare as much as we can. We've got another motorway anyway, cool. We'll leave this roundabout in place. Just in case that guy's not helping anyway. Right, what I want to just quickly check is there anything that I could be using that isn't connected up? So apologies for pausing again, but I just want to just see if there's anything that is obvious to me that I could use. There was, for instance, that one I hadn't spotted. I think other than that, everything is pretty much I was aware of and not able to utilise, or didn't necessarily need to worry about too much. Right, so these light blues are struggling. I think the only light blue that I haven't got connected to anything is this one here. Why are these still struggling? Like, I just don't understand. Have I got any other spare dark blues? I haven't, have I? Literally every single's dark blue. Every single dark blue on the map. Oh, there's one here. Would that cause problems if I was to connect him? I can't even put anyone through. I should have reserved that space so that I could get some of these switched across if I needed to. But at the moment, there's no houses, there's no blue houses that have got cars sitting at home, apart from this one here. These two, this guy's on his way out, it looks like, or on his way in, and this guy's about to leave, guaranteed. This guy's leaving or arriving. So it's literally just this one guy. Can I do anything to get him connected? Apart from that, is that going to slow things down though? That's the question. No, it doesn't look like it's slowing things down right outside. And he did leave immediately. Okay, so there's one car here, one house here with a car sat at home. Because there's 6 going across there. Can I? I can turn one more of these. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Turn one more of those around. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going there instead of 6. I've only got 3 doing a real short journey, but that's okay. Yeah. These guys just need to just sort themselves out because they're not doing the job right now. I think light blues are the problem right now. Light blues are the problem. Have I got any light blues sitting at home doing nothing? I've got a ton of light blues now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. I mean, it's the case I could probably get those involved like that. Take another motorway. Right, greens are struggling now. We have only got... Oh, he upgraded, didn't he? Of course. Right, so we can get 1, 2 going across. Didn't see that he'd upgraded, that's annoying. These greens are all not at home, he's not at home. All of these. Do I get him connected? Do I get him connected and then just do that? Haven't got any spare traffic lights. Who doesn't need traffic lights? Whoops, what did I do there? I was trying to move the motorway. Did I do... I heard a road draw. Did I do something wrong? I can't see what that would have been. So what's crossing here? Reds and yellows are crossing, aren't they? That's just for the purpose of that one red. Oh, but the yellows are joining, aren't they? And that's helping keep that at bay. I mean, that roundabout isn't technically in use at the moment. Not sure what else. That traffic light's kind of got to be used. Where are the other traffic lights that I've got? So I've got 1, 2. I'm sure I have more than that, right? Yeah, 3. Where's the 4th? Hello? Where are you? So, like, you're all screaming at me, I'm sure. Watching this, like, how can you not see it? Am I going absolutely nuts? Oh, is it there? I pointed... Wait, no. No, I counted that one. What's going on? It's definitely not in my inventory. So, all the circles down here are all like motorways, like beginning or ending. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Okay, yeah, I'm going crazy. Maybe I did miss that one earlier then. Do I need that one? And I've got cars sitting at home. Got lots of cars sitting at home, so do I actually need that red one to join? I'm going to keep that set of traffic lights because that's for the yellows to merge, but we've got another set of traffic lights. Because I've done all that, I've forgotten where I was going to use this set of lights. It was here, wasn't it? That's what it was going to be. Just so I can get one more green involved to get his backside over here. And hopefully that will satisfy that, but we're still trying to get this sorted. And have we got any light blues sitting at home? Not really. I mean, this guy isn't being used. But no light blues are sitting at home. There's not really any way that I can actually utilise this guy because I can't put him directly onto the water. I think I just got to wait and see what happens. We have another green spawn there, so that's good. We can do that. Hopefully he holds out, and then the greens can hopefully sort themselves out. Is that going to be a problem if I get this green attached onto here? Is that going to cause problems? No, because that's not connected in any way to the light blues, is it? Or is it? No. That goes here. Ironically, no, it's fine. It's fine, it's just going to cause a junction there. So I'll slow down a little bit. But for the point of getting 2 extra green cars here, it kind of has to be done right now. Alright. I don't know what other optimizations I can do right now. I'm just going to just hope that things hold out and do okay. I'm not even sure which one's going to be the one that causes. I think it might be this green up here. There are a lot coming in, but there's so much flashing at me that I just don't know what I could possibly do, to be honest. Apart from put motorways into shortened journeys. I've got 2 motorways, so maybe that's what I do, is I just start putting motorways into shortened journeys. So who's the most upset? The dark blues have just got to deal with it, to be honest. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a 9th going there. This dark blue's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going there, and then 9, 10, 11. Is that right? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is going here. Yes, via a roundabout. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 21 between the 2 of them. So we could afford to turn one of these around. Which one? Does it make a difference? Let's turn him around. Let's turn one of them around. So we've got 10 going here and 11 going here, which most of them are on a longer journey. Okay. So that might sort that a little bit, But what we want to do is we want to sort something out with journeys to make them shorter. What we could potentially do is look at separating the reds out. So how many reds have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and also these two, haven't we? Probably going to want to turn one of them around, to be honest, because we only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going up here, so we've now got a 7th at least. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 going here, and we could, because we've got plenty of road tiles, we could even get this guy involved down there as well if we needed to. So 16 going between a square and a circle. So let's say we do 6 and 10. Do we reckon? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, if we do that, so it's going to come down. It's going to be a junction there. Do a motorway onto that. That'll shorten it slightly. So we're going to have 6 going there and 10 going here. We can even switch one round, so it'll be 7 and 9 if we need to. So that's used a motorway. Right, where else would be good to use a motorway? So potentially the greens. So 3, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going from here. Now they are going across a junction. But is that the most in need? I did talk about earlier. No, I've used a motorway there. I don't really want to start messing around with the blues over here again now. Okay, so these blues got a real short journey. I don't know why that's struggling, to be honest. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 going the shortest journey they could possibly do, and it's stacking. This has got a fairly long journey, to be honest. It's being helped by that. It's got a fairly short journey, actually. That's red, isn't it? So he could be helping out there. Didn't even see that. Is that all that's connected there? Onto there. The only reds that are connected are these two. Is that right? How has that been coping? Oh, you're about to get another one, mate. So don't panic too much. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 going here. 1, 2, 3 going here. Not really got any red houses with cars at home apart from this one that's not connected. You can't get anywhere unless I use a bridge. Which maybe I do, to be honest, because he's struggling. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to get him connected there. And then these reds are there. Greens, maybe I'll do the greens here. So at least take some of the greens. because that one I want to go there still. But if I take some of the greens, then I've got to have another junction effectively. I want to avoid that. Whereas this one, I think this is where I'm going to put the other junction, the other motorway, sorry. So we're going to do that and cut that off, and then yeah, we are going to still have that there. This motorway is going to go from here to where there. Okay, right. And that's as much as I can do, really. I've got another set of traffic lights that I could use somewhere. Maybe that's there. Yeah, I think it is. After all of that, I imagine it's going to end in a few seconds, to be honest. Roundabout traffic lights. It's going to be traffic lights. We haven't got any space on the map. Okay, yeah, it ended after a few seconds. So it was the reds that failed. I was just trying to eke as many little points as I could out of that one. But 6292, really happy with that. 133 days. Yeah, that just went nuts at the end. As a little bit too difficult. It wasn't. If it gets to that point and you sort of like got it sorted, you can go to infinity. But yeah, I was just trying to eke as many points as we could out of that to try and get higher up the leaderboard. Really happy with that. I'm not sure what else I could have done with that apart from maybe just shuffle the reds a little bit better. But yeah, 6292, that's a new high score for me. Previous highest was on this also third run round on Los Angeles, 5561. So hopefully the scoreboards are fixed. Perfect, they are. Okay, so 3, 2, 3, 4 in the world. There's still quite a few bunched scores around this space. So imagine even just going up to 6,500 would put you up a few hundred positions. But yeah, 6292, obviously right at the top. They're all going to be like unlimited scores, over 100,000. That's crazy. But we're getting there. We're getting to the point where we're really improving, absolutely smashing it. Bearing in mind that we've doubled our previous best on this. Our previous best was 2997. So we've over doubled that. Absolutely smashed it out of the park. And hopefully we can do the same again next time in Rio de Janeiro. I'll put a link up to my previous attempt where I beat my previous best on Zurich as well, and a link to the whole playlist of the Road to Dominance, so you can check out my other videos, including my previous best, which was on Los Angeles, 5561. But really happy with Manila, 6292, a new high score for me. Yeah, absolutely ecstatic with that. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you can. We do try and put out some daily content for you. So yeah, if you enjoy watching these, yeah, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you next time for some more Mini Motorways.